Delhi, the capital city of India, dates back to the 6th century. Today there are two distinct parts of Delhi, Old Delhi and New Delhi. A trip to Delhi must include a trip to Old Delhi and its markets. We found the best way to get around this congested city is by rickshaw. Keith and I wanted to buy some spices. Our rickshaw driver parked the rickshaw and walked us to the spice area. There is no way we would ever have found it on our own.
Biryani for rice.
So, this is a little spicy, right?
Little. Madam, I'll tell you, if you taste direct, spicy. But when you mix, no spicy.
Back on our rickshaw, we explored some colorful, narrow streets and got a more intimate view of Old Delhi.
Oh yeah.
We met this snake charmer, and Keith just had to have pictures with the cobras. And yes, they are real. There are many beautifully crafted temples in Delhi that are very important to the Indian culture. This is the Indian Gate. It is a war memorial dedicated to the soldiers of the British Indian Army who died during World War I. Hi, we're in Delhi. Delhi is the capital of India, and these are government buildings behind me. Some of the buildings included in this complex are the Ministry of Defense. All the way to the very back is the President's house. There is a museum dedicated to the life and principles of Mahatma Gandhi and a separate burial place you can visit. As the Indian activist who led the Indian independence movement against British rule, he is famously known for saying, "Where there is love, there is life." This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to the second tallest minar made of bricks in the world. It dates back to the early 1200s. are sacred in India. They are a symbol of the divine in Hinduism and are protected by the Constitution and also by temples.
Taj Mahal, the Taj Mahal.
Mandala is a city known for its Haverleys. Haverleys are Indian mansions. The Haverleys of Mandala are located on what was the Silk Road, a network of trade routes connecting the east to the west. The Haverleys are noted for their frescoes depicting images of gods, goddesses, animals, and the British colonization.
Taj Mahal, the Taj Mahal, the Taj Mahal, the Taj Mahal.
We're in the city of Dungalat, and this back here is the old water wells for the city. It's not in use anymore, but that's where they would go to get their water.
The Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal, the Taj Mahal, the Taj Mahal, the Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal.
We just arrived at the Karimata Temple. This is in a city just outside of Bikaner, India. This is otherwise known as the Rat Temple. So we're going to go in, and there are like 25,000 rats that live in this temple that people worship and revere. So luckily we can check our shoes here because you can't wear shoes in the temple. And if you check your shoes, they give you these booties you can put on. So because the floors are a little bit dirty. So we're going to go in, and if we're lucky enough, we might see one of the 4 or 5 rats that are white. And if you actually see those, they consider those holy and would be blessed. So we'll see if we see them.
Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal, the Taj Mahal, the Taj Mahal, the Taj Mahal.
All right, we just got out of the Karimata Temple. We did not see any white rats. But the reason is there was a queen back in the day whose stepson drank out of a river and actually drowned. And she pleaded to the god of death to revive her son. He finally agreed to let him get reincarnated as rats, which is one of the reasons why they do this in the temple. So it was a lot of rats were away. We didn't see 25,000 rats, it's hot, but we did see a lot of them.
Taj Mahal, the Taj Mahal.
Like always, he told us they're not spicy. They are spicy, but not too much for me, which is saying a lot. Yeah, but I probably could eat one piece.
This is the Amber Fort, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its artistic Hindu elements. The fort is surrounded by the 3rd longest wall in the world. Since we were in Rajasthan, we just had to hitch a camel ride. They use camels here as animals of transportation because the area is so dry and arid. The old city center of Jaipur is known as the Pink City. Every building within the walled historic city center is painted terracotta pink. saw this old abandoned building in which a troop of monkeys had made it their home. We also visited an elephant care center and sanctuary. We wanted to spend some time with these majestic creatures. Our elephant's name was Sophia. She loved being petted and scratched. Besides feeding her hay, we fed her 2 huge bunches of bananas, probably like 60 or more. She loved them and she loved all the attention. How could we visit India and not learn to cook some of the amazing food? Keith and I took a vegetarian cooking class at Pale's cooking school. Pale first took us to her local spice and legume vendors. These vendors take raw turmeric and grind it into the spice we use in cooking. Next, we visited her local produce market to buy the vegetables needed to make dinner.
Okay, this is the basic masala pot which you'll find in every kitchen of India, in every house, everywhere, whichever region, religion, everything. Similar masala box. But there are 3 things which are very standard to our masala box, which is yellow turmeric, red chili powder and green coriander powder. So that is the coriander seed. That's right. So that's the seed which has been ground into a powder. Now these 3 colors which I call the primary colors for food. So I need at least these 3 as in combination. The other 3 basics are cumin seeds.
Cumin seeds?
That's your cumin. Then you have the black mustard seeds.
Okay.
Then you have fennel seeds.
Fennel.
Now this can replace to another seed which is called fenugreek. So it depends on which region you are in India. The seeds can replace each other. This is called fenugreek seeds. Cloves. Then you have maize, which is the flower of nutmeg. Then I love using some black cardamoms. These are very strong cardamoms, beautiful aromas. So that's what we are going to use in combination with our other masalas.
We learned how to make waki kofti, cauliflower potato masala, yellow dal, vegetable pulao, and chapatis. Chapatis are a very popular unleavened bread here in India.
Hey, hi.
This is our guide.
On our way to the Taj Mahal, we stopped to see the Chandbori Stepwell. Stepwells are wells in which the water is reached by descending a set of steps.
Hey, we're at the Taj Mahal, one of the 7 wonders of the world. and we got here when they opened at 6 a.m. to avoid the crowds. We also heard the lines can be up to 2 hours long, so getting early was important, and this is great. Plus, it's not hot. It's beautiful weather. Taj Mahal is just amazing. It's just so massive.